All right, we'll call it a crisp autumn day out there today. Over the last 48 hours or so, a dry cold front sweeping through Arizona, really impacting more of the center portion of the country and the northern Rockies, just dry air funneling in behind it. Kind of put up the water vapor image behind it because this darker blue. This is the really dry air that's made its way in the north. Windy across mainly northern Arizona today, a little less so across central and southern portions of the state. And this was where the temperatures were the coolest out there today, hanging in around 4 or 5 degrees below average. And with the gusty winds out there today, it certainly was on the chilly side. All right, we move it out to the Pacific satellite. We still have this very large area of high pressure hanging in the western United States, building in off the Pacific. And that's what's taking this storm track way up over the top of us and then down the kind of northern Rockies into the plains and into the Midwest. And what happened for us here is this cold front just barely clipped Arizona. Tomorrow, what we have happening is high pressure actually taking charge for us just briefly. We have a nice Saturday in store. Temperatures will rebound around 8 degrees warmer than we were today. Get rid of that pesky wind, but it won't last long as this next storm system up in British Columbia will drop right in over the ridge, and it'll be a very similar situation on Sunday and Monday as to what we saw around here the last couple days. Winds pick up again, another intrusion of cold air comes Sunday and continuing in early next week. And then it looks like high pressure builds in and much more mild weather through a good chunk of next week. We still have a good 10 plus days to go of this high pressure before we start to see a pattern change right around Thanksgiving. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that. Okay, overnight tonight, a downright cold one going down into the teens here in Flagstaff. So wind subsides and a very dry and cold air mass in place, forecasting 18 degrees for your Saturday. That nice day out there. Take advantage of it. A high temperature in the mid 50s in general for us here in Flagstaff. Sunrise is at 6:56. Not long before we start getting into some real sleeping in weather when that sun starts coming up into the 7 o'clock hour. All right, Saturday temperature 65 Sedona, 64 Prescott, 62 Payson. Still plenty of fall colors out here to get out and take advantage of, and they're not going to be sticking around long, especially with some of this colder air and windy conditions making its way in. Okay, here's a look at your extended forecast for us. We start to cool it down and wind pick up come Sunday. 50 still, it's not a totally miserable day, but not as nice as our Saturday. The chilly air makes its way in early next week, and then temperatures start to moderate as we get into mid next week. Notice I don't have a cloud in the extended forecast. All big blue skies for us. All right, stick around.